From the corner of 20th and Blake Streets, a look at Coors Field in Denver. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Raptors and the Rockies. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show, John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
John Jay is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Melky Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. Hey, you're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Solarte fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Pedro Alvarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired.
For the Rockies, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking down there at the Milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mark Reynolds becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Fly ball out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now the famous Red Rock formations found here in Colorado. Welcome back to daytime baseball in Denver. So stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here it comes. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Jorge Soler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jorge Soler.
And he takes ball one. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
In now is John Jay. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he started off a couple pitches soft and then soft, and then he came back with a hard fastball right there. He was clearly sitting fastball the whole AB. Couldn't trick him with the heater.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right over the middle, knee high. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Go ahead run heading for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the stretch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 3 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Chris Russin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it. That
misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 66.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here comes the first pitch. Yasiel Puig will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9. Yasmani.
Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
DJ LeMahieu.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
In is Gerardo Parra as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now.
Mark Reynolds.
Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackmon on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Yohannes Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Tyler Clippard.
Michael Saunders will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Michael Saunders.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Jake McGee, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2 count and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
For the Rockies this afternoon, the big contribution came from this man, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A single run good enough to do it today. Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. It should be a good conquest matchup tonight between the Raptors and the Rockies. Fan allegiances and a key territory are on the line. Next on the show, Chad Bettis is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
John Jay is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a liner. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. Jay will turn for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And a rather easy first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be 2. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. So it's 1. Jake Peavy, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he uses
Leading
both
off for
the
the
four-seam and the two-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon
Center
now.
fielder,
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Jay giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. South Dakota is on top 1-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. At third, Arenado. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and Alvarez has got a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit out toward second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solarte with a great slide. It's there. He got him.
Batting 7th.
Here's
Right
Cargo,
fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos
1 run in and 1 gone so
Gonzalez.
far this inning. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Peavy's ready. First pitch on the way. Jonathan Lucroy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Ryan Schimpf will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitcher, Peavy. Number 11, Ryan Schimpf.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play!
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out to left center. Desmond onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7.
Riding in once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Number 3 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Jacob Barnes, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, number 3.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Changeup called strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Chris Russin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready on 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Reynolds. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Anderson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick, Pedro Alvarez, start things out. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Here's the pitch. Pedro Alvarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Johnson-Bietzel Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to short. There is Desmond. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 50, Jacob Vaughn.
Michael Saunders will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Saunders.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now is John Jay. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez ranging back at the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Left fielder number 50.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One pitch coming now to Cabrera, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt. In fact,
his pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw home. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Line towards center field. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Ian Desmond is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting. Right
Here's Cargo,
fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in,
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Hot shot down the line. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they did what they set out to do here. Win a baseball game and capture another territory. Mission accomplished. Nice job.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.